Hey, 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 we're going to see if we're live here. Never quite know when it's going to start when I go through Zoom, but it looks like we're live. So I think I'm going to dive in. Hi, everybody. Elle Ingalls here at pressure-free.com, elleingalls.com. And it's kind of an overused word. Maybe you've heard it a lot. Maybe you haven't. I sure have in my business. The word pivot, that a lot of us have had to pivot over the past several months because what we thought was going to be able to happen in our business just wasn't the case. And so maybe that's where you've been too. So behind me, I'll get out of the frame for a moment, is the last stage that I spoke from live on the stage. And in February of this year, 2020, I invested in a huge speaking program because I really wanted to take my message on more and more stages and speak to larger and larger groups. Like, it was a big deal for me. So then what happened? All the stages that I booked, including the state of Michigan and a nursing association stage and like all these cool stages that I had quite, was going to eat with that, like very exciting. They all got canceled. And so at first they were saying postponed, some are like now in next spring is when they've re-upped it. But I definitely had to make a lot of changes and I had to pivot. So that's not an easy thing. Now, what I've learned though, is that there are all kinds of stages happening that aren't physical. So there are podcasts and webinars and YouTube channels and like all this stuff. There are trainings, corporations are doing trainings now. So, so if you know someone who's looking for an online speaker, I've been doing online work since 2012. My first online client was in Puerto Rico, and I've done online webinars for all kinds of associations and all kinds of people. So I'm pretty well versed in doing online work, and I can take my slides here that you would see in a stage presentation. I can use slide or not use slide depending on what works best for your audience. But if you know anybody that, or if there are particular podcasts or channels you follow that you're thinking, wow, Elle would be a great speaker to be on their podcast, just send me a little private message. I'm building a list of what I'm calling my champions to help me with this big pivot and help me kind of, move from the physical stage, which hopefully we will get back to sometime. I can't wait because I've been on stage since I was a tiny girl. And for all my artist and musician friends, like, I'm really feeling it because we love to be on stage. We've spent our whole lives being on stage, and now I speak from the stage, and I love it. I love to connect to people and bring people to the pressure-free method, how people de-stress. This is my little byline here. So how to live pressure-free, even if you experience anxiety, depression, or a hot mess of stress, or work in a high-stress environment. So, so yeah, if you know of anybody that's like, wow, they need someone for the Heart Association or the Cancer Fund or really anything, I am here to help and bring my message to as many people as I can. And we'll just do it virtually since we can't be on a physical stage very much right now. So have a great pressure-free night. Let's see, I can't see if I'm on here. It looks like a couple of people are on. It's weird when you're on Zoom, I can't actually see who's on. So thank you so much for the support. Likes and hugs are very much appreciated. And please share this out. If you have a friend that is connected to any webinars, podcasts, or anything like that, just drop me a private message. And I'm wishing you a great pressure-free day. Feel free to share this in case some other people might, what is it? 6 degrees. I like to say 6 degrees, not of separation, but 6 degrees of connection. So we have 6 degrees of connection to help us touch people in the world. Have a great pressure-free night. Bye.